the other way where you hear open API all over the place, that everybody wants to play with everybody else nicely. But I wanted, in regards to Cisco, their ability that they, A, have very deep pockets in the ability to acquire a certain asset, put it under their overall umbrella, and get it to integrate, play nicely amongst all their other product sets and technologies, and they have the money to keep it supported. And you know Tejal, right? Bought by Western Digital, now is being sold off again. I have 3 or 4 different other manufacturers that I've sold their product only to find out that the company gets sold to somebody else and the direction of that technology has changed. One very big positive to Cisco is they're not under that, I don't believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, that they're under that financial pressure that normally they have such a good footprint. When they buy something, they normally can invest in it,
Well, that's what's
develop
made
it.
Cisco what it is for years, is the idea that you can count on Cisco. And the reason why is if they can't make it work, they will make it work. And they'll put the money and the financial wherewithal and the support behind it to make it work if it's something said that they turned around and said it was going to work doing. And that's what you can take to the bank, and that's what really makes, utilizing Cisco products so important to an IT guy, a salesperson. You know for a fact if you're having a problem with a Cisco product, they're going to get enough resources behind that to get that problem resolved. You can see with AMP and Umbrella and all these different Cisco software antivirus security products. I mean, they're very solid, and now they're building it into the Meraki's and the Meraki wirelesses. With that integration, you have one product that you bought, and now it's working with 4 or 5 other products that you already have that are manufactured by Cisco.
And the fact that they acquired Meraki was had such the foresight to make it cloud-based, that they're, I think, on their 3rd generation platform. So they were first to come up with a really good idea to have that cloud management in the cloud. And now they're reaping the benefits. It's a 3rd generation platform that's been tried and true. Good, solid product.
If we provide really solid IT, not only, number one, it helps make the company financially stable. A lot of people get to keep their jobs and get to support their families, and we have our users, our service members, they are turning around and getting their stuff moved from point A to point B, and cost effective. But then again, also, it's something the service member doesn't have to worry about because he has a whole team of people getting his household goods moved. People don't realize, in a retail store, if they can't run the cash register, how much does that cost the company?
True.
And that's why you need to have stuff that is up and running and on time and deliverable and configurable. Make it hire more people, and then turn around and serve more customers through that. It has to be laid out and developed and planned out as far as how you're going to do it. You don't do it all overnight, you do it step by step. I have seen security become probably the foremost important thing in a business today. Used to be, how fast something was, how fast this particular piece of software worked versus this piece of software. But now I see the idea we have to do that and maintain that, but we also have to make sure that the environment is safe. And if it's not safe, you're going to pay the price for it.
Right, and manufacturers have adapted to it. They know they need to be leading with how they've implemented some type of security special sauce within their product line. That's like Salesman 101, that they are trying to address it, trying to solve a new problem or an existing one, or make it easy to secure an environment, which is incredibly hard to do. I mean, you can spend a lot of money and still move
get
the
nailed.
needle. We'll move the needle this much, and you're like, we spent this much, and literally our risk score only went down such a small amount. And that's a big conversation for CFOs, is they just have to incorporate a level of risk.